Good morning, morning. Give me a second. I shall be there in a second. Oh, dear me. Not there yet. Try again. That's him. And we're off. 2, 3, 4. Right, working on a 3 pictures of California poppies. They are called California poppies because I've checked. I've sketched out with these super soft, Derwent super soft, lovely things. Just sketching out with those for the time being. More colours will be thrown in eventually, and I shall soak this paper. The wife's birthday today, downstairs. I have absolutely no money, so I've made her some homemade gin. Going down there this morning, daughter has bought her some gin. She's been bought some, would you believe it, gin from work. So I don't think anything coherent is going to be coming out of her much later. Weather's not wonderful. Actually, it's a bit cooler. Hay fever is driving me up the wall. Man with dog, he looks alright. Doesn't look suspicious, got a dog. He can pass. You might think getting my lovely wife some homemade gin on her birthday is a little bit tight-fisted. But I've always drummed it into my children never to spend money that they haven't got, so I'd be hypocritical. I'm going to leave that to soak in for a smidgen. Rufus and his ferrets. I meant that to be intriguing. My grandfather, to say he's a bit of a character is an understatement. Was a character. He'd be about 130 now, I think. Morning, Tracy. Always looking for. He was injured very. He had a head injury in the Second World War, so he was pensioned off. But he was always looking for different ways to get by. There was always a rabbit knocking by, ready to be eaten. He once fed up my A neighbour once gave me a rabbit as a pet. That was duly dispatched and in the pot. Still have the scars. Well, one of the things he went into was breeding ferrets. Morning, Matthew. I shall be drubbing you at chess later. Breeding ferrets. Yeah. You've got his ferrets all around the house being bred. This was before I was around. My Uncle Alan was a teenager at the time, and he actually bred ferrets in Uncle Alan's bedroom. And the things that you'd think of as being the worst thing, like smell, yeah? The smell would get to you. But he says, no, you get used to the smell. He said it was the scratching at night used to drive him. Drive him to despair. And that's a fascinating story of Rufus Wibbly, because that was his full name, Rufus Wibbly. Because none of his eccentricities have been inherited by his grandchildren. My daughter will often go on about her terrible childhood and doesn't know how lucky she had it. Not once has she expressed any gratitude for me not breeding ferrets in her bedroom. What's going off out the window? Oops, don't like that. Bit too much. Nothing. I didn't find out what the miserable scout people were up to yesterday. When you do pictures like this, they're a bit of a slow burner. They take a little bit of building up to anything. I was absolutely determined to start painting outside this morning, and I was all ready, and I was actually going to do the things where they were growing, which is a thing. Right. Rabbiting on. I've got a message. Morning, David. Good luck with that. I hope you bought Julia something nice this year. I have no idea what you're incinerating, Matthew Christian Alvey. Ironic. I bought Julia some beautiful presents over the years. Thoughtful, well thought out. She's not always appreciated my efforts, but that's just the way she is. I was going to get her a... This I thought this would be funny. Right? I thought she would see the funny side of this because I mean the reason I thought she'd see the funny side of it is because it is funny. Um, Apparently, she's got it into her head that her family motto, Kirkland's, are it's deeds, not words. And so I was going to get her a toilet seat with it engraved with the family crest on the lid. Um, and got to choose her own toilet seat. I mean, it wasn't like, oh, this is the only going to get. It was going to be a nice toilet seat, comfortable, in keeping with the rest of the bathroom. And but no. We had words in the B&Q. No need for that kind of language. And a school teacher as well. I did once. I mean, this is just unfortunate series of events that just didn't work out well. I was going to buy her some boots. That tends to be, you know, you get away with anything, buy her boots. And I think it was her birthday on something or other. So, down Mansfield, buy some boots. Job done. But something transpired that we could not go to get the boots. I don't know what it was. So I thought, well, she'll want something to unwrap in the morning. So quick as a flash, because I'm good like that. I can think on my feet. Quick as a flash, I ordered her something off QVC, which I was a bit addicted to at the time. And it arrived on time. Everything like clockwork. Everything like clockwork. The present arrived. And the boots were going to be bought later on. So, yeah. Oh, what did I get her? We've still got them actually. I still use some of them. I got a wardrobe tidy system, and it was a series of coat hangers, an organisation things. You've got your coat hangers for your coats and your whatever, and you've got your fancy coat hangers for your skirts. You've got a little thing to put your shoes on. You could put multiple blouses and sort of things on there. It was just the perfect gift for somebody who keeps a tidy wardrobe, as she does. Or apparently not. All the effort I've put into that. 1 ounce of gratitude. One more. And then, because this hay fever is driving me up the wall, I'm going to shut my eyes somewhere. Right, so I've got one sneaking out from that side. I've got one going higher up there, and then I've got this. I normally would not put something straight in the middle, but this one's going straight in the middle. I don't know where Rachel is, but we're going to worry about her. She had a malfunction with the phone, and instead of logging on to something or other, she rang me, and I didn't know it was ringing me, so I rang him back, and then I heard from her since. Rachel has been looking after her mother, so she's isolated herself from all her friends and everything, and just so she can look after her, which is nice. Need to wait now. Another man just walked past with his dog. Actually, it's actually a woman. I apologise. Sorry, madam. I've left all my garden stuff out on the front garden. I've been building a stumpery. I can't bear to chuck anything away. We have these stumps. So a stumpery it is. It is beautiful. The family are not giving me any encouragement at all. Because they don't. Because the thing is, they're not arty people like me. They can't see the benefits of a stumpery. Puff on my vape. Oh, volunteered to be tested today in the COVID whatever. Yeah, it's the only way I'm ever going to go to university is laboratory experiments. I could say that, couldn't I? I went to Nottingham. That's a good university. What did you get in? God, I got a bit of malaria, gonorrhea. Yeah, you get paid 250 quid a day for gonorrhea, and COVID-19. Fresh as wheat. So funny. I'm so funny. I have absolutely no idea whether you lot are chuckling away at that. I'm just thinking, what is he wittering on about? But there's nothing happening outside. There's not even sad venture scouts. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, old lady. Old lady. I don't know where she's going. She's got a bag. She's clutching a bag to her. Yeah, you don't get many muggers around here, but you never know. You see that dribbling down like that? I quite like that. So I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to tap out. And then what I shall do for the day is sketch out this shape a little bit more. Now, colouring in is my thing. It's what I did as an illustrator and all of that. Colouring in. And so I'm a dab hand with a pencil. Ooh, got a ping. I bought my mother some pretty bad presents. I did. Should regret it, but I don't. It's a conversation point. Just going to wait, let that dribble. Hence the name of the art class. Rufus Wibbly was an absolute legend, by the way. If you never ever met him, his claim to fame, two things that he was known for. Not breeding ferrets. I don't know how long that lasted for. One of them, he could play the spoons. And the other thing is he had the most ginormous testicles. The reason we knew this is because he used to wear a vest and sort of those long white underwear things. He used to wear them all the time, and they were permanently escaping. And so her downstairs, she's met the pendulous testicles. They were quite magnificent. I wonder if that's why they were always nearly out on display all the time. Right, I'm going to let you watch that dribble for a bit. I'm back. There's a lot of pets have been. One's just gone racing past now, one of those labradoodle things, and it appears to have been home shod. Is that the word? Some rather interesting shapes coming on. I just want that puddle to go. Once that puddle goes, we can get on with our day. When life goes back to normal, I'm going to start doing this once a week. When should I do it? Is it that important? Right, once the sheen has gone off that, we can go about our lives. Oh, sorry about the sniffling. Hay fever is terrible. I have done me. The kids made me go on a long walk last night, and that was quite exhausting. And then I've got to do me physical jerks this morning. Had to, because they're on the thing, and so now I am just shattered. I am. Right. I think I'm going to go. I think I am. I think I'll just leave that to soak in. I need to let it, before I put any pencil on it, even though the pencils are quite soft, I need to let it completely dry, because if I don't, the pencil will damage the surface of the paper, and then it'll be... Hang on, something happening? What's that? Oh my... Wow! No, I just made that up. Nothing's happening. Right, yeah, if I do that, I'm going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, toodle pip.